Insta360 Ace Pro. This is the camera that I use for the POV videos, for the videos on board that I always post. I'm Niccolò Canepa. Today I'm not wearing an helmet, even if the helmet is here next to me. And today I would like to talk to you about the best setting of the Insta360, how to do these onboard videos, and how to mount the camera on the helmet. The Ace Pro has so many setting possibilities that can be used for every kind of activity, for every kind of sport, but this kind of setting I found after a few tests, and I think at the best setting for the POV videos that I'm doing. The camera has infinite possibilities, so let's go in details to see really which are the best settings. So first of all, I go in manual mode and I set up in 4K. I know that the Insta360 can record up to 8K, but I usually prefer to record in 4K because the file is a bit lighter and is a bit easier to edit for me. So I use 4K and the 30 frames per second. After that, a very important setting, we swipe right and we see on the screen that is the shutter speed. Shutter speed, normally we have to follow the 180-degree rule. The 180-degree rule is a very important rule that tells you that if you use 30 frames per second, for example, you want to go double in the shutter speed, so 1/60. If you want to use, for example, 25 frames per second, you are going to go to 50, 1/50 shutter speed, and so on. And this allows you to have a nice cinematic effect, but you will notice that if you leave the camera like that, so just with 4K, 30 frames per second and 1/60 shutter speed, the image will be very bright. And that's why I use these special ND filters. These ND filters are so much important to realize the videos. These, for example, are from Freewell. They are on sale on the Insta360 website and are made for the Insta360 Ace Pro. So they're very easy to mount, very easy to put it on the camera, to take out and to find the best ND. It comes with 4, so you have 8, 16, 32 and a polarized filter as well. So you have for every kind of weather. And especially when it's really bright, you need an ND filter in order to have a great motion blur, a great speed effect, this kind of natural motion blur that you can see on my videos. And this is something that I love and gives you the feeling that you're going fast, gives you more realistic feeling of riding a motorcycle. The ND filter makes a very simple task. So basically it reduces the amount of light that is coming inside the sensor of the camera, and this is very helpful because it allows you to use the 30 frames per second and 1/60 shutter speed. Then let's continue to check the settings. I use a standard color profile. Of course, you can try to play a bit around this with vivid, flat, to see what is the best for your option. And for example, standard works really well for me. And I just add a bit of saturation in post-production, but you can use vivid to have more bright colors, or flat if you really want to do some color editing after. Another very important setting is the ISO that I set up always on 500 max. This is very important, don't go over 500. Then I put this EV to -0.5 just to have a little bit darker image, that also this I can in case try to change and put more brightness on post-production. And next setting is auto white balance, this stays on auto, and the video sharpness. Video sharpness, you have the 4 kinds of setting: low, medium, high and highest. I find out that for motorcycle POV the best setting is low, and gives me a more soft image, and I like because the motion blur looks more natural. Then let's swipe up and let's talk about stabilization. Stabilization is working incredibly well on these Insta360 cameras, is one of the strengths of the Ace Pro, but I love to use it on low because I like to give to the video this effect of speed, a little bit of vibration, a little bit more rough. And of course, if you want to go higher, the image will be great. Of course, you will have very smooth footage, but I like that to make you feel when you watch the video more on the bike. And this is how I feel on the bike. So I feel the vibration of the bike, I feel the vibration of the engine, and this is something that I really love to feel also when I rewatch my videos. So I left it in low, and I like it like that. About the field of view, I use ActionView, that is the widest angle that you can have on an Insta360 Ace Pro. It's really wide, but it's nice because you can see the position of the handlebars. Sometimes I can see better how I use the hands, how I brake, why I'm relaxed on the handlebars, that I don't use so much strength. And this is something that I like to show in the videos, especially when I post it on YouTube, because you can use the 16:9 and instead of a reel on Instagram that is more narrow, and you will miss big part of the screen, unfortunately. But the action view is great for this kind of videos. Okay, about the setting is pretty much everything, and I want to show you how the Insta360 Ace Pro is mounted on my helmet, on the chin of my helmet. And this is something that really changed my life, because is the helmet mount of the Insta360 is really clever, because I don't need to stick, you know, the classic sticker on the helmet that every time to remove are not nice, and the paint of the helmet really doesn't like it. So this is the best way to solve the problem, because the rubber, as you can see, is really soft, and it's very easy to mount and unmount from the helmet in case you have to remove the camera for whatever reason, or if it's let's say not allowed on a track day, or if you want to remove it quickly. It's very easy. You just remove it, take out the strap, and same thing when you want to mount it in the last moment because you forgot to mount the camera just before the session, and this happens. And so basically I mount it, and what is very important is to put the camera at the same degree of the angle of the visor, because like this you will have the same view that you have when you're riding a motorcycle. And if you place the camera pointing a bit too low, then you will end up watching just the tank of the bike and not forward. So this is a very important tip. So we talked about the setting of the camera, we talked about how to mount it on the chin of the helmet, and now it's time to talk about editing. Usually in the editing I prefer to make it fast, to make it simple. I don't want to use too much time to edit the videos, and I want to make them as simple as possible. So the best choice is to use the Insta360 Studio app. This is an app that comes that is of course free, and you can download on your smartphone, or you can use on your laptop as well. So you can cut the video, you can choose the size of the video if you want to post it as a reel, or if you want to post it on YouTube. So you can easily do a lot of changes. You can even add the motion blur after in post-production. So you can do plenty of things, and it's really intuitive, really easy to use, and you just need to press export to have the best quality video possible that is ready to be posted. And after that, I think it's pretty much everything. We saw how to set up the Ace Pro, we saw how to mount it on the chin, and we saw how to edit the videos. So I hope you like the content. Please don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment if you like the video, and see you at the next one. Ciao!